Hey everyone, welcome. In this article as a follow-up to a previous video titled Labour Activists Smear Their Own to Protect Themselves, we see that the smear tactic they used has backfired on them gloriously. I'm sure you will agree. See Labour, this is what happens when you desert the English, the Britons, the working class and women for the wacko nut jobs. The left always eats itself. Isn't that right, everyone? This article in the Mail is funny for me. Hope you enjoy. It's titled Labour Party Could Be Bankrupted by Multi-million-pound Lawsuits Over a Leaked Anti-Semitism Report. Sources close to whistleblowers and complainants whose identities were revealed by the leak say Labour could face a legal bill as high as £8 million, which would effectively make them obsolete. In an 860-page internal report into its handling of anti-Semitism complaints under Jeremy Corbyn's leadership was leaked. No, it wasn't. It was released on purpose by Mentum, thinking that it could protect themselves and Jeremy Corbyn from the anti-Semitism, which is all from them, in my opinion, and it's backfired on them. The document was originally meant for submission to the ongoing Equalities Watchdog inquiry into anti-Jewish sentiment in the party. Labour faces multi-million-pound lawsuits. So basically everyone, all the whistleblowers and the complainants that they named and shamed have actually now saying that they're going to sue them. That could bankrupt the party. Sources close to whistleblowers and complainants whose identities were revealed by the leak say Labour could face a legal bill as high as £8 million, effectively putting it out of business. We can only hope, can't we, guys? We can only hope. They say more than 30 individuals, 30 lawsuits coming their way. Wow. Well done, Mentum. You nut job, whack jobs. You've finished the party you infiltrated. Glorious, isn't it? Including General Secretary Jenny Formby over breach of privacy and putting their safety at risk. Now here's the rub as well, isn't it? You know the be kind and the left are always nice and nice and nice. Well, listen to this. The dire warning came as Labour officials were hastily forced to delete addresses from party membership databases to protect some people now apparently receiving death threats after their identities were made public. I'm thinking karma at this point. I mean, normally Mentum are targeting everybody else other than Labour, are they not? Their actions have now put them in the frame. Well done. I'm loving this. What say you? Labour was plunged into vicious infighting last week, overshadowing the arrival of new leader Sir Keir Starmer, the moneybags, after an 860-page internal report into its handling of anti-Semitism complaints under Jeremy Corbyn's leadership was leaked. Corbyn loyalists, have you heard that? Angrily claimed that the document laid bare how Blairites at the party's HQ had actively worked against him and stopped Labour winning the 2017 general election. Moderates there is no moderates in Labour anymore. They've driven them all out. Hit back by insisting the document, originally meant for submission to the ongoing Equalities Watchdog inquiry into anti-Jewish sentiment in the party, was leaked by die-hard Corbynites. Mentum, in a desperate bid to distract from the disgraceful mishandling of anti-Semitism complaints and the media. Senior Labour sources already fear the party will face a heavy fine over the leak from the Information Commissioner. They're gonna get slammed, absolutely slammed, aren't they? I mean, if they're giving out people's details and Mentum are issuing death threats, what more do you need in a court of law to totally destroy them? This is gonna be glorious. It's gonna be like sitting back and watching a mushroom cloud where the Labour HQ used to be. But yesterday, sources close to those identified by the leak said the compensation and legal bill could be enormous, from $3 million to $8 million. It partly depends how Sir Keir, who has to clean up his mess, reacts. Lawyer Mark Lewis of law firm Patron Law, who is representing 20 of the people affected, said if this bankrupts the Labour Party or individuals, so be it. Actions and consequences. There are lots and lots of claims. Oh, they're gonna get hammered. But what say you? Do you think this is the end of them? I think it probably is, you know. I think it probably is. I mean, you've got to remember, Labour have brought in a culture of taking everyone for court for the minimalist of slights. So I actually feel no sympathy for them whatsoever. I'm looking forward to the implosion, to be honest. There are claims under the Data Protection Act. There are claims for breach of confidence or invasion of privacy, and there are claims for libel. Wow, they've got them all. He likened the report to scorched earth tactics by Corbynites, saying it was like soldiers leaving a barracks that they have to desert and setting it on fire. I don't think that was the case. I think they were hoping to drive you out, to be honest. I don't think they were looking to finish the Mentum crew and their power. They were looking to remove their opposition, and it has backfired tremendously. The threat of massive legal bills has sparked panic among senior party figures that they could be personally liable. One MP said that sort of legal bill would just bankrupt the party. Good. In a sign of... shouldn't have deserted us then. In a sign of Labour's nerves, Ms Formby warned party members that anyone sharing the report on an unauthorised basis will be immediately exposing themselves to potential significant civil and criminal liability. Oh, Mentum, you better cancel your membership and delete all your tweets. They're coming for you. Cirque has ordered an inquiry into the report, but Labour declined to comment further last night. Now, what are my opinions on this? I think it's glorious. We need a good bit of good news at these times, don't we? And the demise of Labour by their own hand, et tu, Brute, is just glorious in my opinion. I'm loving it. But what say you? I mean, what more of an opinion do you need on this one other than could have told you so? But anyway, let me know what you think. If you're new, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon, share, and I'll see you on the next one.